डियर स्टूडेंट्स, हम सीख रहे हैं वर्ड फॉर्मेशन। किस प्रकार से हम हमारी वोकेबलरी को एनरिच कर सकते हैं, कैसे हम बहुत सारे वर्ड्स को इजीली सीख सकते हैं। इसी सीरीज में नेक्स्ट वोकेबलरी एनरिचमेंट एक्टिविटी है कंपोजिशन और कंपाउंडिंग ऑफ वर्ड्स। हम टू और मोर देन टू वर्ड्स को आपस में ज्वाइन करके एक सिंगल नाउन कैसे प्राप्त कर सकते हैं। हाउ टू गेट अ सिंगल वर्ड बाय ज्वाइनिंग टू और मोर देन टू डिफरेंट वर्ड्स और डिफरेंट पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच। आइए यहां पर हम उन दोनों वर्ड्स के अलग अलग और सेम पार्ट ऑफ स्पीच हो सकते हैं, लेकिन उससे हम किस प्रकार से कंपाउंड नाउन यूज कर सकते हैं, एक कंपाउंड नाउन फॉर्म कर सकते हैं। सबसे पहले हम इसको कुछ पॉइंट्स में डिवाइड करेंगे। हाउ कैन वी गेट ए सिंगल नाउन बाय एडिंग टू वर्ड्स और टू नाउन्स। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, फेस, बुक। हियर face is a noun and book is another noun. Face means something else and book means something else. But when we add these two nouns together, we get a new word which is also a noun, Facebook. Face, book, Facebook. In the same way, there are a few more words. Home, work. Home is another noun, while work is another noun. If we add these two words, we get a third noun, that is homework, which has no relation with home and work. They are different nouns, and now it has become a new noun, a new word. In the same way, class, room, classroom, armchair, armchair, timepiece, timepiece. Time is a different noun, piece is a different noun. When they are joined together, they become timepiece, which stands for a clock. And next is India. India is the name of a country, which is a proper noun, while gate is a common noun. When they are joined together, they form a different noun, India Gate, which stands for that particular India Gate situated in Delhi. In the same way, you can form more words by joining two nouns, so make a list of such words. Next is gerund plus noun. How can we get nouns? By adding two words. One of them is gerund and the another one is a noun. For example, walking stick. It becomes a walking stick. Walking is a participle or V1 ing, can be used as a gerund, plus stick is a noun. They are different parts of speech, different words, but when they are joined together, they form a new noun that becomes walking stick, chalne wali stick. Next is booking window. Booking plus window, it becomes a booking window. Next is drawing, means to draw. Drawing plus room is a different noun, gerund plus noun, and it becomes a single noun by joining these two words, that becomes a drawing room, that indicates a specific drawing room. In the same way, you can form many words of your own. Next is adjective plus noun. As you know, all the colors are adjectives. For example, green is an adjective, which is a color, plus tea is a noun. Green plus tea, adjective plus noun, it forms a new word, green tea, which is another noun. Black money. Money is a noun, black is an adjective, black money, and black money becomes another noun, having a different meaning. White board. Board is a noun, white is a color which is an adjective, and they form whiteboard, blackboard, In the same way, you can form many words of your own. यदि आप वोकेबलरी एनरिचमेंट एक्टिविटीज को ध्यान से करें और कुछ अपने वर्ड्स को इस लिस्ट में ऐड करते हुए चलें, इनको अपनी नोटबुक में नोट करते हुए चलें, फ्रीक्वेंटली इनको अपनी डेली इंग्लिश में यूज करें अपने कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स में, यू कैन हैव अ वेरी गुड कमांड ओवर वोकेबलरी एनरिचमेंट। आइए अब हम कुछ और नई नाउन्स बनाने की कोशिश करते हैं। Adverb plus noun, we can make a new noun. For example, over is an adverb, coat is a noun, adverb plus noun, and we get a new noun that is overcoat. Overcoat. Next is down plus fall. Down is an adverb, fall can be used as a noun and it becomes downfall. Next is verb plus noun. If we add a verb and a noun, we get a new noun. For example, break plus fast. Break, verb. Fast as a noun, we get breakfast, which is another noun. Next is run plus way. Run is a verb, while way is a noun, and it becomes a runway at an airport. Next is pick is a verb, pocket is a noun, and it becomes another noun when they are joined together, pickpocket, which stands for a जेब कतरा, जो जेब काटने वाला होता है, उसके लिए हम pickpocket यूज करते हैं। Next is adverb plus verb. When adverb is added to a noun, to a verb, we can form a new noun. For example, in can be used as an adverb, plus come is a verb, and it forms another noun that is income. Next is well, which is an adverb, plus come is a verb, and we can form a new noun that is welcome. Although this can be used as a verb also, but it can also be used as a noun. Next is verb plus preposition. If we add a preposition to a verb, these two parts of speech when come together, we can get another noun which stands for a specific thing, place or person. For example, check in, it becomes check in. होटल्स में, रेस्टोरेंट्स में, लॉजेज में आपको लिखा मिलेगा चेक इन प्लीज। हैव यू गॉन थ्रू चेक इन प्रोसेस? चेक आउट, when you leave the hotel in the morning, then you have to go through check out. Check plus out, this is a verb. In and out are prepositions and it becomes a noun, check out. Next is look, verb. Out is a preposition and we can make a new noun that is look out. Next is make plus up. You are very much well aware of this word make up. Make up, it becomes a noun. Next is drop plus out, and we can make a new noun drop out. Drop out. Next is preposition plus verb, and we can frame another nouns. For example, in is a preposition, put is a verb, and we can frame a new noun input. What is the input? In the same way, output. Out, a preposition, put is a verb, and we can get a new noun output. What is the output? Can you tell me the input and output? Next is overthrow. Over is a preposition, throw is a verb, and we can frame a new noun that is overthrow. क्रिकेट के मैच में आपने सुना होगा overthrow. It becomes a noun. In this way, you can form different nouns by adding different parts of speech. These nouns are known as compound nouns. We can frame these nouns, these compound nouns, by adding two or more than two words, either the same parts of speech or different parts of speech. अभी तक हमने सीखा कंपाउंड नाउन्स, कंपोजिशन से किस प्रकार से हम कंपाउंड नाउन्स बना सकते हैं। आइए अब हम सीखते हैं कंपाउंड एडजेक्टिव्स। हाउ कैन वी फॉर्म कंपाउंड एडजेक्टिव्स बाय एडिंग टू डिफरेंट वर्ड्स ऑफ डिफरेंट पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच। फर्स्ट इज, if we add a noun to an adjective, we can get a compound adjective. For example, sky. Sky is a noun. As you know, blue is a color which is an adjective. Noun plus adjective, and it becomes one more adjective, a different adjective, compound adjective, sky blue. I have sky blue overcoat. Next is ice cold. As you know, ice is a noun, cold is an adjective, and it becomes ice cold. Ice cold water, बर्फ जैसा ठंडा पानी। इस कंपाउंड एडजेक्टिव की अगर आपको पहचान करनी हो तो इसके पश्चात आप एक नाउन लगाकर देख लीजिए जिसे ये क्वालिफाई करता हो, मॉडिफाई करता हो। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, स्काई ब्लू कोट, स्काई ब्लू शर्ट, ice cold water, airtight container. Air noun, tight adjective, it becomes airtight container. So these are compound adjectives which are formed by adding two words together. Next is, when we add one adjective to another adjective, we get a compound adjective. For example, luke plus warm, lukewarm, it becomes another adjective, lukewarm. Luke is also an adjective, warm is also an adjective, it becomes lukewarm, lukewarm. Add a noun or use a noun after this adjective, lukewarm water, use lukewarm milk. Next is red hot. Red is a color, hot, both are adjectives. We add them, it becomes red hot piece of iron. Next is blue black. Both are colors, adjectives. We can add them and it becomes blue black color, blue black of or blue black chemical. Next is as adverb plus participle. When we add a participle to an adverb, we can get a compound adjective. For example, never, which is an adverb, ending is a participle and it becomes never ending row of flowers, never ending stretch of sky, never ending horizon. Next is ever is an adverb, lasting is a participle and it makes everlasting row of flowers. Or inner beauty is always everlasting or everlasting beauty. Next is up plus graded and it makes upgraded or upgraded format of something. In this way, we can get different compound adjectives by adding two different parts of speech or words. Next is how to form or how to get compound verbs by adding different words. For example, when we add a verb to a noun, we get a compound verb. For example, back. Back is a noun. Bite is a verb and we get a new verb, a compound verb, that is backbite. Backbiting. Backbiting is चुगली करना, पीठ पीछे किसी की बात करना, that is known as backbite. This is a verb, a compound verb. Next is cross mark. As you know, cross is a noun, choraha, and then mark it is a verb, noun plus verb, and it becomes cross mark. Have you cross marked all the wrong answers? Next is adjective plus verb. We get a compound verb by adding a verb to an adjective. एक एडजेक्टिव में वर्ब को ऐड करने से हमें एक नई वर्ब मिलती है, कंपाउंड वर्ब. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, ड्राई इज एन एडजेक्टिव, क्लीन इज अ वर्ब, एंड वी गेट ए न्यू कंपाउंड वर्ब, दैट इज ड्राई क्लीन. ड्राई क्लीन. नेक्स्ट इज व्हाइट वॉश. व्हाइट इज एन एडजेक्टिव, वॉश इज अ वर्ब, एंड वी गेट ए न्यू कंपाउंड वर्ब, व्हाइट वॉश. All we have to whitewash our houses. Next is fulfill. Full is an adjective, fill is a verb, and it becomes fulfill, a new compound verb. And the last part in this section is we can get a compound verb by adding a verb to an adverb. For example, foretell. As you know, for is an adverb, forehead, which had forehead, for, and then verb tell, it becomes foretell. पहले भविष्यवाणी करना, predict करना, that is known as foretell, foretold, foretold. Next is overuse. Over is an adverb, use is a verb, it becomes overused. She has overused some tablets, or don't overuse this medicine. In this way, we can get compound nouns, compound adjectives, and compound verbs by adding two or more than two words together. इस प्रकार से आप अपनी वोकैबुलरी को कितना ही बढ़ा सकते हैं. अगर आपको मैं एक छोटा सा होमवर्क दूं, जितने भी टाइप्स मैंने यहां बताए हैं, whenever you read an article, a lesson, a poem, or something else, always find out such words and make a long list of compound nouns, compound adjectives, and compound verbs in your notebooks. Use these compound nouns, compound adjectives, and compound verbs in your daily usage of English language. Thank you very much.